In this video, we are going to learn how to identify points in a coordinate plane. Let us see this example. Write the quadrant in which the following points lie. These are the points given. For this, first let us take a coordinate plane. This is the positive x-axis. This is the negative x-axis. This is the positive y-axis and this is the negative y-axis. Here this first one is called the first quadrant or Q1. Here both the abscissa and the ordinate are positive. This is Q2 or the second quadrant. In this the abscissa is negative and the ordinate is positive. That means x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. And this quadrant is called the third quadrant or Q3. In this, both x and y coordinates are negative. These are negative x coordinates and these are negative y coordinates. So, both of them have a negative sign. Now, this is the fourth quadrant or the Q4. In this, you have positive x values and negative y values. Therefore, you will have a positive sign and a negative sign. Now, let us take these points and identify them into which quadrant they belong. Let us take the first one. The first one is -2, 3. So, you can see that the abscissa is having minus and the ordinate is positive. So, it belongs to Q2 quadrant. Here from y-axis you have -2 and 3. It is the distance from x-axis. So, you will get the point somewhere around here. This belongs to Q2 quadrant. So, the first one is Q2. Now, let us take the second one. The second point is 5, -3. 5 is positive. That means it either belongs to Q1 or Q4. Now let us see the ordinate. The ordinate is -3. That means it belongs to Q4 quadrant because positive and negative belongs to Q4 quadrant. Therefore, the second point belongs to Q4 or fourth quadrant. Now let us see the third one. The third one is 4, 2. You can see that both the abscissa and the ordinate have positive signs. Therefore, this belongs to Q1 quadrant. I can write it as Q1. Now let us see the fourth point. The fourth point is -7, -6. That means both the abscissa and the ordinate, that is x and y coordinates, both of them are negative. So, you can identify it as a Q3 point. That means it belongs to the third quadrant. I will be writing it as Q3. Now, let us take the fifth point. The fifth point is 0, 8. 0 can be taken as a positive one and 8 is also positive. Positive and positive comes to Q1 quadrant. Therefore, the fifth one is Q1 quadrant. Now let us take the sixth point. The sixth point is 3, 0. That means the x coordinate is positive and the y coordinate is also positive. Positive and positive again belongs to Q1 quadrant. Now let us take the seventh point. The seventh point is -4, 0. The x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. Negative and positive belong to Q2 quadrant. Therefore, the seventh point belongs to Q2 or the second quadrant. Now, the last point or the eighth point, it is 0, minus 6. 0 is positive and minus 6 is negative. That means positive and negative. Positive and negative belong to which quadrant? It is Q4 quadrant. Therefore, I can write it as Q4. In the next video, we'll do some more examples related to this coordinates.